Isis Audiobooks presents an unabridged recording of The Secrets Between Us, written by Louise Douglas, read by Jenny Funnell. The moral right of the author has been asserted. This performance is owned by Isis Publishing Limited. Chapter 1. I first met Alexander in the walled garden of the Hotel La Fiora, in a secluded part of the southern coast of Sicily. I was swimming in the pool, and had been there for a while, half an hour maybe, long enough for the skin on the pads of my fingers to wrinkle. I floated on my back with my arms spread wide. From above, I would have looked like a crucifix spinning slowly on the surface of the water. My eyes were closed against the needling brightness of the sun. It was the middle of August, and the temperature was well over 30 degrees, and at that time of day, early afternoon, most Italian people were asleep indoors with the shutters pulled to. My sister, May, had gone to the room she shared with her husband Neil for a lie-down. She was much fairer than me and struggled in the heat. I was not sleepy. I preferred a swim to a nap, and anyway, I found it best to keep myself occupied, because in quiet moments my mind tended to drift back to Laurie, standing at the doorway to our bedroom a week earlier, watching me pack and begging me not to leave him. His hair stood on end. He was holding his glasses by one of the arms, waving them. He wore his faded to grey trousers and his feet were bare. My bag was on the bed and I was stuffing it with clothes. Behind me, Laurie had said, "Sarah, this isn't helping. We need to talk about our problems. You can't just run away." I had replied quietly, "Watch me." The most pressing of our problems, at least as I saw it, was that Laurie had slept with my friend Rosita in that very bed. Our bed. Not just once, but several times. It wasn't the actual infidelity. It was the fact that Laurie had taken his lover, my friend, into our bed, our most private place, that disturbed me most. I don't think I'd have minded so much, at least it wouldn't have hurt so badly, if they'd simply rented an anonymous hotel room and fucked one another stupid there. After they'd had sex, he must have lain on the bed and watched her dress, seen the private angles of her shoulder blades and elbows as she reached backwards to marry the hooks and eyes of her bra. Laurie was probably already beginning to feel guilty, because that was Laurie's way. Even so, he took trouble to cover his tracks. After Rosita left, he must have showered and made the bed, patted out the pillows, checked for any stray long dark hairs. He must have plumped the duvet, turned and straightened it, and, later, he let me sleep in the same place where Rosita had lain. I could not forgive him that. As I packed, Laurie had pleaded with me. He blamed his infidelity on me. No, not blamed exactly, but he intimated that I had driven him to it. He was distraught, his face distorted with contradictions. "You've been so distant lately," he'd said. "I didn't know how to reach you." And I'd replied, "Believe me, Laurie, this wasn't the way." Rosita was a distraction, a salve, according to him. That was all. She was a symptom of the unhealthy condition of our relationship since we'd lost the baby. He always spoke in terms of we and us when talking about the stillbirth, to show that he saw it as a mutual loss in which equal pain but no blame or responsibility was apportioned. Sleeping with Rosita was stupid, he had said. It was nothing. It meant nothing. I didn't remember if I'd said anything out loud, but the words cannoning through my brain, making my eyes hurt, were, "Oh, but Laurie, you did not change the sheets. You took her into the bed where our baby was conceived, that sacred place where we talked to him, and you measured his progress with the palm of your hand every night on my belly. You took her there, to our most private place, and then you let me sleep where she had lain. You betrayed us all. You lied, your body lied, and you did not change the sheets."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?